Hello. Hope you guys are well this evening. We are going to be hunting for more Dialga and Palkia. I did a little bit off stream. I was not feeling well the past week. We actually went on vacation. We went on vacation for oh, I don't want this song. No. Can we try this one? Yeah, this is good. We went on vacation for just cause my wife had some time off, and so I took a couple days and we did some stuff. We went to Disney. That was fun. Then I got a little sick. So that was not fun. But I am feeling quite a bit better now, which feels good. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let's save so I don't have to do that little diary journal thing every time. Make sure my audio is good here. Yeah. Audio should be good too. Yo, forced. Hey Amber, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. I heard that you were a bit under the weather as well. I was not feeling good either. But I heard that yours was more like the flu. Mine was not flu-like symptoms. So I feel fortunate in that regard. Hey, there's Stream Elements. Now an ear infection. Oh no. Oh, yo, what's up, Jay? Not much. Just jumping back into Dialga and Palkia. Man, I'm sorry, Amber. I hope that it is at the tail end. And man, an ear infection is just icing on the cake. Man. No, I think mine started out with like some really sore throat stuff and then ended up having some sinus issues. But ultimately just lasted a few days. Wasn't too bad. Now my son has it, and my wife has gotten off scot-free so far. So we'll see how long she can avoid the sickness. Everyone is getting sick. Yeah, I heard there was a new variant of COVID as well, running around. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. I also went to the doctor on Monday, yesterday, and for the first time in like 2 or 3 years. That was good. Very successful doctor's visit. Healthy as a horse. Very, like all of my labs came back perfect. The only thing that they were concerned about was that thing with my thumb. I told you my thumb went numb. But honestly, that can happen just from internal swelling, like inflammation in your wrist, because all your nerves in your hand run through your wrist, the bones in your wrist, and so if there's any internal swelling there, it can pinch those and cause them to act up. Yeah, that's crazy, Amber. That's crazy. I hope it clears up quick. Did you go to the doctor? Did you get any kind of antibiotic or anything? Because that's important. I hope you're not sick as well, Jay. You're surviving. Nice. Yeah, and ultimately mine wasn't too bad. I worked through it. The worst part today, like, I feel great, but the phlegm, I probably should not be talking about this, but the phlegm this morning was bothering me because it's like, you know, it just sounded gross when I was trying to talk to people. Like, it just sounded disgusting. Just been taking Tylenol. Well, if it goes on much longer, you may want to have it looked at, or at least like do a teledoc or something. I also had I had a root beer in your honor the other day, Amber. It was Barks. I don't know if that's your preferred. I can't remember what your preferred brand is, but I was feeling like having some kind of soda, but I didn't want to. It was late, so I didn't want to have anything super caffeinated and all that. So I just got root beer. A&W, they didn't have A&W. They only had Barks. That's what I have right now. I have Dr. Pepper. And I've been trying to avoid soda, but you know what? I decided that my stream night is a good soda night. It just feels right. I took a sip of this and I'm like, man, this is it just feels perfect. Barks is the preferred brand. Nice. Do you have any like I was gonna say like boutique brands that you like? But you know what I mean, like the ones that you can get at Cracker Barrel that you can't really get everywhere, in like glass bottles. Because some people are partial to those brands too. Oh, I also, Easter's coming up this weekend. So I plan on being with family this weekend for Easter, but the Orlando Pokemon Regionals is also this weekend. Amber, am I that predictable? I do have them nearby. They're in the fridge. They're cooling off in the fridge. That's hilarious. I was able to swing it that I could. I have a friend competing in the Orlando Regionals in the TCG, and so I thought, you know what, I might as well try and see if I can swing Saturday, and I'm gonna be going on Saturday, so that'll be fun. Get to enjoy some Pokemon festivities. They have exclusive, like regional exclusive merch. That I'm very excited about. Most of it's pretty cool. But I'm mostly just excited to like hang out in a Pokemon centric space and do some like side events, maybe get a couple of prizes from the prize wall, do some shiny hunting, that'll be fun. Oh no, you're good, Amber. I said, am I that predictable? That I do have Reese's nearby. They're actually in the fridge cooling off, but I do have Reese's nearby. It's hilarious that you said that. And then I was talking about Orlando Regionals, how I wasn't gonna go because it's Easter weekend, but I have a friend competing in the TCG, so I'm gonna meet him up there on Saturday, and then just drive home that night. So that way I can be there Saturday and then be back for Easter on Sunday. We've got my son an Easter basket. My wife has mainly been putting that together. But we got the last little bit of stuff for the other night. And we were at Target shopping for his Easter basket stuff. And we got swindled into switching to AT&T. And we'll be saving a couple extra bucks per month. But I just hate the feeling of being swindled into something. I 100% will need a sweet treat. Yes, you are correct. I've been craving Reese's too. So badly. But I keep forgetting to get them at the store. I was going to get them at Target the other night, and we got ambushed by the AT&T guy. Well, my wife did. And she kind of passed the buck to me, and he got me with like, oh, you're gonna be saving this much money and all this. And so then we ended up not even getting my Reese's, and it was a sad day. But we'll be saving money. We get new phones, which in the long run we didn't need, but it is what it is. I wish that we had been able to talk about it a little bit more before jumping into it. Did I have Chick-fil-A or McDonald's for lunch? I sort of had McDonald's. I didn't really have McDonald's for lunch. I did have a French fry from McDonald's. But I brought a sandwich from home, a peanut butter and honey sandwich, and like some snacks and stuff. Last week I did really good, and I meal prepped for the whole week for lunch. I did really good. But then I got sick. Well, I guess it was technically the week before, because I was out of town for half of last week. And I was sick for the other half. But yeah, I was proud of myself for doing that. I just have to get back on the train. I have to get back on the meal prep train. Because it saves a lot of money, and it's better for me, for my health. Especially after the doctor actually tried to convince me to go to a full Mediterranean diet, which I don't really have a problem with. I have a hard time sticking to that at work for lunch because I don't have a place to heat stuff up. It's just it's tough. And chicken and rice and, greens, there's only so many things you can make with all that stuff. And it gets a little old sometimes. Oh, shepherd's pie, nice. My wife loves shepherd's pie. It does feel good once you're done meal prepping and you can not have to worry about it for the rest of the week. But while you're doing it, it sucks. It sucks so bad. And then you have to worry about the dishes afterwards. Washing dishes, and it's a mess. And if you're doing it like while you're also making dinner for that night, like, oh, it's such a headache. But it's helpful. It's good. It's a good thing to do. Okay, I love UZA music, but I'm kind of... Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. I like that song. Ooh, that's really interesting. That's not a bad idea. Probably a little bit more, a little simpler too. Yeah, groceries in general, like everything has gone, prices have gone crazy, but groceries are nuts. I only will, like, Publix prices are insane. They're absolutely crazy. I don't know if you guys probably don't have Publix. That's more of a like south, like Florida type thing, I think. But we mainly do Walmart, just because it's easy to get everything there, and it's relatively cheap compared to the other stores. I know Aldi is, like, people rave about how cheap it is, but you can't get everything there, and having a toddler makes it hard to like store hop to get what you need here or there, and you know, I'd rather just get everything in one swoop. Full disclosure, I don't think I've ever had Qdoba. I don't think we have one in the area. I've heard of it, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it. Oh, we also have we have Champions coming out. We got a release date for it. What is it? Second week of April, April 8th. Very exciting, very exciting. I think it's the second week of April. All right, Amber, no worries. I hope work is not too bad for you. Glad you made it there safely. Yeah, I'm very excited for Champions. I had half a mind to like start working on Pokemon that I would want to transfer into Champions, like in Scarlet. Yeah, I know, Jay. I know. I know. It makes me... I mean, so they say it's not pay to win, right? Because technically you can't buy victory points. So it's a gacha game, right? It's a gacha game. It's a mobile game through and through. I get it. I'm concerned that... So I thought that this is where, you know, VGC was going to live. You have to spend money to get Mega... No, you don't. Do you really? I thought it was just victory points. I thought it was just victory points. you have to get the battle pass in order to get Mega Stones? I'm going to have to look into it more. My big concern was like, I'm hoping that they don't neglect the battle, like the player, like PvP battling in the multiplayer battling in Winds and Waves. I'm really hoping they don't neglect that because they have champions. Because I just don't. I don't know. The more I see about champions, the less it feels like it's going to be a long-term thing. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it will just become like the Fortnite of Pokemon. I don't even know if I know what that means. But it feels like, will people pay for this? Yeah, you're not paying for the game up front. No, it definitely is intended to be long-term, but I don't know if it has the staying power. I don't know if people will pay for it long-term. If they have to continue to pay for the Battle Pass, I don't know. I mean, I'm hopeful that it ends up being something you don't have to spend a ton of money on, but I don't know. I don't know if I will be spending. It's Nintendo. It's also Pokemon Company. Yeah, they're a business, and their job is to make money. I don't know, because if it's gonna require me to dump a bunch of money into it, I can't do that. I just can't. Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance that even if there's multiplayer battling still, like super comprehensive multiplayer battling in Winds and Waves, they just stick with champions. I'm sure that'll be the case. They just stick with champions. But that means that anybody that wants to get into VGC, they not only have to have Winds and Waves, like a main series game, they have to additionally have champions and Pokemon Home. Be paying for Pokemon Home, be paying for champions. Whereas before, someone could technically join a tournament with just their copy of Scarlet or Violet. Like, they could just have their copy that they got for Christmas or whatever and walk into a tournament, sign up, and play. But I don't think that's going to be possible anymore. Right, a max of 30 Pokemon at a time. Which, I don't know if it's going to be that big a deal. because even if you remove Pokemon out, you put Pokemon in from home, but even if you take them out, the changes that you've made in Champions are remembered for when you bring that Pokemon back. Right, it is only 5 battle teams, but when you have a regulation going on, how many teams are you working with? Yeah, I don't know. And another thing that people are bringing up is that it seems like the game is not intended for people that are hardcore Pokemon fans. It's intended to get people into VGC. People that are not into Pokemon battling. It feels like it's intended to bridge the gap for those people. And the people that are already hardcore fans or hardcore, into battling in VGC, it's you just kind of, I don't know, you already know what you're doing. And honestly, Showdown's not going away. Showdown is still going to be a huge resource for people. It is not going away. And that way you can still test out your teams, as many teams as you want on Showdown. And then once you figured out the max 5 that you want to actually finagle with in-game on ladder or whatever, then you can do that. I'm not trying to defend Champions being pay to play or pay to win or whatever. I guess my brain's trying to rationalize like what it's the landscape's going to look like going forward. Because VGC's not going away. Pokemon battling's not going away. Like, even if there's a drop in like, people adopt it super early, the like Champions, but then there's a bunch of people that drop off because they don't want to pay. They're still gonna keep having Champions and using it, and it doesn't just disappear. So what'll probably happen is something like I was saying, Showdown becomes big again. You don't think it'll last long? Do you? I don't know. I was thinking that it's almost. I feel like it's more likely that they reduce prices than it just. They end up moving past Champions altogether. But it's hard to tell. Like I said, I'm trying to be optimistic about it. I love battling. Well, that's the problem. Is that Showdown is still a great resource, which is not a problem. It's not a bad thing. It's just interesting. All these choices are so interesting. I'm excited to see what happens with it. And to see people battling. Like, I'm excited for a new format. I'm very burnt out on the Scarlet Violet format. I love terrestrialization, but I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for new Pokemon. Like, not new... like brand new Pokemon, but I'm ready for new meta. Because we've been with Scarlet and Violet for how long? Like 4 years? When did Scarlet and Violet come out? Everything's a blur. (2023). Yeah, so I guess 3 years. But I'm excited to see what the meta looks like. And I'm really glad that we've got Archaludon back. Archaludon, Pelipper, Fridge Giraffe. Some of my faves. Mega Meganium's ability's crazy. Mega Soul, that's nuts. That is absolutely wild. Very excited for that. Mega for Alligator's ability is also nuts. What is it called? Draconize? I don't know. Something like that. Oh, also, isn't the Mario movie supposed to be coming out tonight or tomorrow night? Mario Galaxy movie? I really wanted to see it opening week, but I don't think that's happening. Yo, Hunter, what is going on? I hope you're well. Oh, about home compatibility with ZA. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. On April 2nd. Just in time for Champions. Just in time. Oh, did you really? That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time coming, but you know what? We are here. We're here. I mean, it makes sense. People need to get their Pokemon into Champions from ZA, so... I'm sure you did great. I'm sure you did great. Standardized tests are always they're always stressful, but I'm sure you got it in the bag. Can finally get rid of all your shinies. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? I don't think you've played that game in, it's probably been a while. Haven't you been playing other stuff, Jay? 7 points, dang. That's when, like, they should have just, like, nudged your score up a little bit. Like, he's pretty much got it. He's pretty much got it. That's crazy. No, that's exciting that we are getting home compatibility with ZA. Also, I've been noticing that a bunch of people are kind of changing their tunes on the Winds and Wave starters. Everybody, it seemed like, was Pombon right off the bat. But now I'm seeing, like, Brout apologists. And I saw a few Gekwa people right at the beginning. Bonbon for life. Yeah, no, I love Pombon, but I also was I leaned more towards Gekwa. And still do. But Brout has kind of grown on me. I'm interested to see what other kinds of Pokemon they come up with for this region. It feels like 3,000 years. Team Gekwa, yeah, I love Gekwa. I mean, we'll see what happens with the evolutions. I don't know. Pombon is pretty derpy, and it's so cute. It's so cute. They're all three great. I'm really hoping that Brout evolves into a grass fighting bird thing. Because like Breloom treatment would be really nice. A grass fighting type is, but it also has 4 times weakness to flying, which sucks. But I feel like grass fighting is pretty fun. I don't really know what Pombon could be other than like pure fire or fire normal. Fire normal makes a lot of sense. But we already have that in Litleo. I think the shinies will be cool. Usually the starter shinies are solid. I mean, I'm sure they're going to be shiny locked there in the beginning. Oh yeah, I still haven't even really touched the DLC. I started it, but then I got the itch to play a bunch of old games, so I did that instead. Well, we'll be able to hunt them probably in the like, once you can breed. New shiny hunting method. What do you mean? What new shiny hunting method? Yeah, I haven't kept up with Fire Red Leaf Green either. Yeah, I don't blame you. Those games seem like they have a whole lot of depth. Like they can be pretty intense. I mean, I guess they do. ZA didn't really have... Well, I guess the DLC does. I was gonna say it doesn't have like an explicit in-game method, but the DLC does. I don't know. Does that count? Because it's not main game, and only applies to hyperspace Lumios. Yeah, I literally know nothing about Monster Hunter. I started playing Monster Hunter Stories 2. And it was cool. It was cool. I liked it. I don't know what happened. I just stopped. Doubling. Gen 5 was double encounters? I've never played Gen 5, so I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think in Gen 8, wasn't there a catch combo, like an internal catch combo that you couldn't see, that didn't have anything to do with the aura Pokemon? Oh, really? I didn't know that about the 1v2s. That's cool. Interesting, interesting. Welcome back, Amber. We were just talking about a couple different things. Monster Hunter and shiny hunting methods. I didn't know about the one in Gen 5. Well, I guess it's technically not a shiny hunting method. It's just a method of getting more encounters than normal. Amber, how has the new store gone? Are you still working there? Are is that all finished up? Why is Indeed texting me? I don't want a new job. It's fine. Oh, it was just a week. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm sure you're glad to be back in your normal routine. This is very pretty music, but I don't want to listen to it right now. Yeah, this is good. Amber, have you been playing any games lately? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. On Saturday, we went to Day Out with Thomas at the Florida Railroad Museum. It was awesome. We got to ride on Thomas. Well, I mean, we got to ride on a car that was pulled by Thomas. Thomas, the tank engine, the train. The real Thomas comes and visits. Yeah, Thomas the Train. Yeah, it was awesome. My son loved it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. I mean, it's good to be busy. It's just, it's overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, it was Thomas the Train. It was awesome. They have like a whole festival where he comes to different railroads throughout the country. And we got pictures with Thomas and did some different games and things. It was cute. It was a good time. My grandpa had taken me when I was really small, but it was much bigger than what I remember. Oh, going to oh, that's sweet. Well, good luck to them. That's huge. Man. Oh, you're good, Jay. No worries. That's exciting, yeah. And I'm sure it's not easy to get into. Because I'm sure they don't just let anybody sign up. You have to probably go through a whole process and things. I'm assuming. I don't really know. Right, it's for children. I just didn't know if, is there like maybe they do just let whoever do it. That's great too. Oh wow. Well, that's awesome that they are, you know, inclusive of anybody that wants to do it. That's amazing. I just figured it being, you know, Olympics that they might be selective about who they let in. You know what I mean? But no, that's fantastic. That is awesome. You know, I am getting hungry for that sweet treat. I might have to go get some here in a second. I also didn't eat like a huge dinner or something super filling. I had butter noodles. They were really good though. We had like leftover pasta. It was just plain pasta because my wife had made like pasta with red sauce, but she had kept it separate. So like when we saved it for leftovers, we had just the regular noodles and the sauce separate. So I took the noodles and made butter noodles. They were great. But not super filling. Am I gonna snack? Maybe. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Do I want to snack? Yes. Do I think that you guys want to hear me snacking? No, I don't think so. Snacking ASMR stream. Maybe. When I was streaming on Twitch back in the day, I was following a streamer that was playing video games, but then pivoted to like ASMR stuff. It was cool. Not really my thing, but it was cool. It's an art form in itself. Oh, you know what? Tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Oh no. I'm not ready for all the April Fool's foolishness. Oh, man. Okay, no worries, Hunter. I hope that you're able to get some good rest tonight. It's, sleep has been weird lately I think for all of us. It's definitely been strange since the time change. But, yeah, school starting back up will do that. Will do that. Waking up and falling back asleep since Sunday. Whoa. You gotta set multiple alarms. Well, no worries. Get some rest. I don't know if you were meaning you were leaving now, but either way, I hope you're able to get better rest tonight. I know some people have like a like a wind down routine that helps them get into like a restful state. Oh man, that's the worst. That's the worst. It probably is partially from the time change too. Because we went forward, right? So that would mean that you would be waking up early. Like if you were waking up at the regular time. Right? That makes sense. Man. But you know what? I'm sure it'll come in handy one day. When there's something you really can't miss. And so your body wakes you up just, you know, to make sure that you don't miss it. At least you're able to get to sleep. Like, able to fall asleep initially. When I am excited about something the next day, I have a hard time going to sleep. Or not just excited, but like when I know there's something coming up, or I have to get up early, those are the nights that I don't want to go to bed early. I want to stay up, or I can't fall asleep. That's usually how it goes. But that's good. That's good. All right, Hunter, have a good night. And yeah, good luck with the results of your test, too. Yeah. Please do. You know, I really should look into how the RNG works for Gen 4, because I kind of have an idea of how it works for Gen 3, but I really don't know how it works with Gen 4, considering like the cartridge doesn't have a battery like a real-time clock. The clock is built into the DS. So yeah, it's strange. I don't know. I've never fully understood. Man, the music for Scarlet and Violet really was pretty amazing. It was pretty great. Sometimes I miss playing through the story of Scarlet and Violet. I really should get a copy of Violet at some point and play through it. I love how in Dialga's shiny sprite, the blue color of its whole body changes, but the blue gemstone it has in its chest doesn't change color. It stays the same. I think it's the same for Palkia. I can't see his little orb, but I think it's the same. I think it stays the same color. Oh boy. I think it almost is time for a treat. Because my eyes are looking sleepy. It's quiet tonight. It is quiet. That's okay. That happens. That happens. I'm a little sleepy myself. But I think it is getting close to time for that treat. Amber, did you buy Pokopia? I need real food? What would you define as real food? What should I eat? I think Reese's count as real food. Don't you? Not buttered noodles? Come on, man. Come on. Anything edible? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Butter noodles are edible. I figured you would love Pokopia, Amber. Because you're into the Stardew Valley, Minecraft, but also Pokemon. I don't know, maybe we already talked about Pokopia, but I feel like we didn't. No, I do need to eat more protein. Like, that's 100%. Definitely need to do that. But it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I get that, Amber. I didn't play much of any video games all last week while I was sick. Just because, like, I didn't have the energy. I know that sounds really dumb. Maybe I lied. No, I lied. I did do some encounters of this hunt off stream, and I played some Mario Kart with Quill. But beyond that, I didn't do a lot of hunting. Or I didn't do a lot of playing games. Oh, I did hear that you can find shinies in champions. Like, the Pokemon that you recruit can be shiny. So I'm kind of wondering who's the first one that's going to be, like, trying to shiny hunt in champions. Whoa, yeah, beyond playing Mario Kart, I haven't touched my Switch either. But I have played my DSi XL. Okay, I'm gonna do one more encounter and then go get a snack. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna get a snack. And I'm not gonna look at what the encounter is yet. Hang on, I'll be right back. Dang it, they're not shiny. Do Ritz count as real food? They feel like real food. Almost just dropped all of these Ritz on the floor. This is a great song. What is this? Oh, Kanari's theme. Of course it is. You know, as big as ZA was, it feels like there's not a whole lot of people playing it anymore. I'm sure there are. It just doesn't feel like there are. You know what I mean? Quill, what is up? What is this character? That's strange. No, you're good, Quill. There's a character in front. Is it on? Yeah, weird. No, you're good. You're good. How's it going? Are you working tonight? Late. Latte. Latte. I'm eating Ritz crackers because Amber was hating on me for having butter noodles for dinner. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Did you guys do anything fun? Go out to eat or something? Butter noodles for dinner. Yeah. I know. I needed protein in it. But you know what? I didn't. So here's the thing. We have frozen chicken and meat and stuff. But I didn't have time to thaw it before I needed to have dinner ready. And my wife was not hungry. My son had had a sandwich and some blueberries. And so I was just really making a snack. I wasn't even making dinner. It just turned into dinner because I made so much that I just kept eating it. That's awesome, Quill. That sounds fun. Sometimes those are the best. As long as he's happy and, you know, it all went smoothly. That's what matters. And it's awesome that you're off tonight. No, I know that I need protein. I've been trying. Excuse me. I was telling Amber earlier not last week, the week before, I meal prepped the whole week for my lunches, and it was awesome. It was great. But then I was out of town for half of last week and then sick for the other half. And so now I've just got to get back on the wagon of actually meal prepping again. That's good. That's good. Get those gains. What gains? No, I need to exercise too. That's the thing. I need to get on that the exercise train again. But finding the time is crazy. Like, I either have to get up early or I have to stay up late. And I don't want to do either of those things. You know? I don't want to do either of those things. Quill, is your sister still working at the movie theater? I was pretty proud of myself. I went to the doctor yesterday, and when I weighed 186, which for not trying to keep weight on is really good for me, because I used to hover around like 175 to 180 when I wasn't like really trying. So to have a little extra weight on me is really nice. That, like, without really trying. That is nice. Not that I like need I don't need to gain a ton, but like I don't want to be underweight. I was underweight for a lot of my life. Especially considering how tall I am. That makes sense, Jay. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, where are you gonna put any of your Pokemon if you know? But I get that, you know. 6 to 8 boxes of shinies, what? That's absurd. That's absurd. So do you think that it will, home compatibility will help bring people back to playing ZA? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What are you really excited for? The new really? I've only seen people complaining about it. But I also have no skin in that game. I am not a huge Harry Potter fan. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, it's probably what I've seen is probably people just hating on it just to hate on it. I can't stand that either. Yeah, and I'm sure she's a big part of the new series, right? Because, I mean, technically it's her IP, right? Oh, yeah, Quill. How is, has it seemed to be going okay? Your new meds? Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable way to look at it. That's been mostly what I've seen is people comparing it to the original movies. But I mean, it's not going to be the original movies, so why hold it to that expectation? I don't know. I did see the race swap thing. That's funny. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I don't know who the casting for Snape is either. But I did see the race swap thing. That's funny. Oh, I thought they race swapped, or maybe it wasn't race swapping. Maybe it was just, the visually she was very different. I thought they had changed Hermione a lot. But maybe I'm wrong? I guess I didn't see that then. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Wow. Oh no, that's really not good. Nope, nope. That was a poor choice. Man, I can't believe that made it all the way through. Do you think they're just trying to make some kind of statement? Or do you think it was unintentional? Yeah, it does send the wrong message. Right. It definitely sends the wrong message. Especially in the world we live in at the moment, where so many things are racially charged. That's rough. So is the series going through the entire book series? The TV series is going through the entire book series? Each season is a book. Oh boy. So they are just rebooting the story, the actual story they have already done. Because I feel like they could have done a series. I don't know anything about Harry Potter, but I feel like it could have been more like adventures between the movies, I don't know, or between the books, so it's more original and not like blatantly just rebooting the whole series. But interesting. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll breathe more life into the franchise. It'll get people into it, new kids into it, which is great. You know, that's what their goal is. And they could probably make it more cohesive with the prequels that came out, and they can do like synergy stuff with the stuff at Universal. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. But I mean, it's already put into motion now. There's no going back, right? It's almost 11 o'clock. Well, that's good. That's good. But that's probably something you have to wait until way later for, right? That's probably in the later books. Oh man, that's cool. How many people do you have doing that with you? Got it. Got it. 6 of you. That's great. I've only played D&D once, and it was not a full campaign. I was just like visiting a friend, and they were in the middle of a campaign, and so they like created a side character for me to just be for that session, which was cool. It was cool. I don't think it's my cup of tea, like not something I'd want to do all the time, but it is very fun. $8.75. I think I may stop here for the night. I'm getting kind of tired. And I have an early day tomorrow. But I'll probably yeah, I'll probably do more hunting off stream. Go for 900. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's 25 more, which would probably be closer to 11:35. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe less than that. Maybe 11:30. No, probably less than 30 minutes. I know I want to get to 1,000, but I just, man. I don't know if it's the time change or if it's just like something is making me more tired than it used to. I don't know, man. I don't know. Go for 9,000. I can't do that. I will not be going to 9,000. What's nice is the number is a bit of a it's a bit deceiving because that's the amount of resets that I've been doing. It's not the amount of Pokemon that I'm seeing. So I've seen double that amount of Pokemon, which is nice. That's so I'm doing better than it looks as far as encounters of these guys. That'll probably be more like 11:15. I've been binging Scrubs for the first time. I just finished season 3, and man, I am getting so tired. I'm getting so tired of the main protagonist and the main girl, like the will they, won't they, and then they do. And then he's like, oh, man, actually, now that I've got you, I don't want you. Like, what? It pisses me off. Pisses me off. The Rookie? The Rookie, what is that? I feel like I know what that is. The Rookie... Oh, I think I've heard about this. Yeah, I think I've heard about this. This is not the one where there was like a B NATO, was there? Romance animes are... No, I get it. I get it. I got hooked on one a while ago, and I'm very glad that they did not come out with the next season for a long time, because that's what finally broke me of it. But yeah, it's just like... It's like garbage TV, but it just hooks you in some way. I don't know how or why, but it does. I haven't watched any anime in a long time. But yeah, no, I'm deep in Scrubs right now. Because they have there's a reboot that I want to watch. So I figured I probably should watch the original first. Which ones have you been watching, Jay? I watched Your Lie in April a long time ago, years ago. And that show's devastating. It's really sweet and then devastating. But it's been so long that I don't really remember a lot about it, so I've been considering rewatching it. Been thinking about it. $888. Mario 64 also has such great music. We're almost there. Almost there. Oh yeah, I'm getting sleepy. So I'm glad we're ending around 900. My eyes are getting so hard to keep open. A 1,000 degrees? What? Turn on the AC. Are you not allowed to turn on the AC? Gonna get a heat stroke. Are you serious? Oh, you better call Michigan. That's insane. Why is it so hot? Do they think it's snowing or something? It may be snowing. That's insane. And this, right. That's still not fun. 80 after the sun's gone out. That's, man. I'm sorry. How long is your shift? How much longer do you have to be there? $900. Boom. Whoa. So you got some time to be there. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That is all our encounters for the night. Because I am getting sleepy. I almost got it right on the nose. It's 11:14. I said 11:15. Oh man. Well, Amber, I hope that it goes by quickly and it doesn't get too hot in there. Excuse me. Oh. Yes, good night. Thank you guys for hanging out. And we'll see you again soon. I promise I'm going to try to not go another couple weeks without streaming. It just ended up not working out. Where I had gone out of town, came back on Tuesday last week, and I was not feeling good. So, and then still trying to recover a little bit from that, but mostly feeling better. So, but we'll catch you guys again soon. And yeah, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for coming out, and we'll see you soon.